Bing, bing, ding, ding. Oh wait, it's not playing. Hey guys. So this is the final part of the Tetris experience. The game is going to continue evermore. Anytime somebody comes into the chat and says, hey, you're the Tetris guy, I'll be like, you got it. What's up? And they'll be like, I challenge you to Tetris. I'll be like, let's go. You know? You know what I mean? Well, for now, let's just start playing. Does anyone have a musical preference? For me, I'm thinking we just go classic. I think we just go A-type. I think we just go A-type. Oh. I think we just go A-type. I think we go A-type. It's been that way time and time again, and I think it's just time to bring it back home. You know what I mean? We started with A-type, we'll end with A-type. So we did level 44. Now let's do level 04. Man, it feels good to be a gangster. It does. It feels very good to be a gangster. I'm a thug. I really am though. I'm like kind of, I know I shouldn't, you know, I'm really not into like doing personal stuff really so much on this. But just as a point of fact, like, there is a persona that I put on of being a lot more passive and like less aggressive than I actually am. I'm actually quite aggressive and like, you know, in a very like serious way. Like, I think you guys can probably see it every once in a while, like how aggressive I actually am and how like dominant I am. I'm very dominant. I'm like a dominant guy. I don't necessarily want to dominate anybody, but unless they're really asking for it because their butt is too big, then I definitely want to dominate them. But if they're just like standing around, well, if they're standing around and their butt's too big, I want to dominate them as well. But if they're just standing around and they're far enough away from me, I'll be like, I can't get to them in time. No, but I really do have a, why am I putting this in the final part of Tetris? Because Tetris was meant to last a lot longer than I thought it was going to. And it will last a long time, because as I've mentioned, the big reveal of this whole series is Tetris is 2 players. It's unbelievable. This game that's the best, most wonderful possible experience you could have ever, you can also play with a friend. It's unbelievable. I don't even know how they made this game up. Yuri Bezmenov, thank you. Is anyone gonna say anything about Yuri Bezmenov? Anyone? Hope someone says something about Yuri Bezmenov one day. It's one of my secret goals of the channel, is to get someone to say, why are you saying Yuri Bezmenov? It's not Yuri Bezmenov. Oh, who is it then? That doesn't sound right to me. Can you prove it? Oh wow, good Photoshop, man. Yeah. How long did that take you in MS Paint? Yeah, sure, Yuri Bezmenov. Yeah, right. You know, it's not good, man. I'm all over the place. I need to be focused. I need to be doing this just really efficiently. Got 3 lines left, so we want to just ride into the sunset on this one, I think, guys. You know what I mean? We want to ride into the sunset, you know what I mean? Just say our farewells to this game and just be okay losing it from our lives for a little bit. Hey, what are you doing over there? It's my cat. Sorry. So level 04, we got 1559. And that is one of the final levels of the game we will play ever. Here we go. Level 14. Level 14, good buddy. Oh boy. Okay. Try not to get too sentimental there, RC. Try not to get too sentimental. It's gone, but not forever. Someone somewhere along the line is going to be like, I bet I could beat you in Tetris. I just know it. In Tetris. Someone is going to do that. I know they are. I know that's going to happen. It's okay, RC. It's okay. It's alright. That's right. That's right. I mean, how dare you? You know, I think I get it across to some people how absolutely, totally, manically, absolutely aggressive I am. I just sort of do this weird, almost gay act, like 90% of the time, where I'm like, no, I'm not crazy, I'm not threatening, I wouldn't rip your eyes out if I wanted to, and I could very easily, and if you cross me again, I'm gonna. One more time. You know that my people, where I come from, we rip people's eyes out because they said something wrong to us. We say shit like, what'd you say? And you think we're calm because we're saying it like that. What'd you say? You go, what did you say? And you go, I said, you look like a monkey's uncle. And then we take our gun out and we shoot them in the head. That's where I come from. I also, you know, come from Britain. My original soul entity, my spawn, my heart, my soul is there. You know what they do to people in Britain? Say, right, what did you say? And then they headbutt you in the mouth. For nothing. And they drink and they smoke. Oh my gosh. And they destroy people. They destroy themselves. We're very good at that. Very good at that. Very good at that. Destroying ourselves. There we go. We got the peace we needed. We always get the peace we needed. It always works out for RC. I don't know why. I've always said that my whole existence. I've always gone, man, it always works out for RC. Always works out for RC. It really hasn't. So I don't know why I say that so often. So really you want to end a B-type game with... You really want to end a B-type game with... By the way, thank you to, if they're listening, thank you to the person that helped me out by just saying something nice. Because it 30:59. Interesting. It helped me out a lot because it lifts my spirits up and it makes me a better man. It just does. And I'm so aggressive, so I just need to be calmed down at all times, basically. Like, you know, you can call it hyper-emotional, and maybe it is emotional, you know what I mean, instead of logical. But yeah, I get really tense really quick. And I've been in a lot of fights. I need to put this here, I think. I've been in a lot of fights in my life. I've won most of them. I mean, it's not really fair. I'm so huge. So it's not like it's a fair... Most of the time, it's not a fair fight. It's like some little scrawny, weird guy doing some weird thing. That's not my problem. You know what I mean? It's usually never my problem. Somebody else just coming at me for some stupid, unknown reason. Dumb reason. Has nothing to do with me at all. It's just random. You know? I've been attacked... I've just been attacked randomly. You know? Just completely randomly. It's really a shame. It makes me feel sick. But... I think that there's just a part of men, no matter how far from their original programming, where we are just aware of threats. And I'm a threat in many ways. I'm a threat to your relationship because I come in and your girl is staring at me. That's a threat. I'm not staring at her. She's kind of ugly, but I wouldn't fuck her with your dick. Wait, I'm not supposed to be swearing during TetRis. She's so ugly I wouldn't she's so ugly I wouldn't thing her with I wouldn't thing her with your thing. Why does it say my connection's unstable? Please wait, try reconnecting. Bizarre. Are they banning me again? Oh no, RC's banned again. Another ban for the RC brigade. I guess Share Blue is attacking me. Guys, the Discord you-know-whaties are coming after me now. Hi you-know-whaties. If there's any you-know-whaties watching, let me know how it feels, that postulating mess that they made down there. How's it feeling today? Did you dilate? Make sure you dilate, sisters. Zisters, dilate. Connection is unstable. What does that mean? This is what I'm talking about. I get so aggressive so quickly. I go, what do you mean? What are you actually trying to say? You know? So is it on or is it off? Is it still live? Let's see. Or is my thing done? It's circling the drain. Nobody can watch. Nobody's watching this right now during my Tetris finale. Nobody's watching during my Tetris finale. Is there any internet? Let's see. What's the problem? I can't even go because the keyboard's over there. Sorry guys, 1 second. I was being a baller at Tetris too hard, and so they decided to end my stream. We'll call them the dilators. The dilators, they are out in full force today. This is crazy, man. So it's done or what? Reconnect. Warning, your connection is unstable. Cancel. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do right now in this instance? Seriously, what am I supposed to do right now in this instance? I don't know. Let's just do this. Reload. See what happens. How about reconnect? Would that work? Go live. Are you there, God? It's me. Are you there, God? It's me. What's that? Are you there, God? What? Are you there, God? It's me. Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. Anyway, the stream has now come back online. Thank goodness. We can show that here. And then the thing I was referring to is, are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. So we're having a fun evening so far, which is great. I'm so happy that the stream went down during my Tetris finale. That's exactly the way that I want things to go. So yeah, I do this sort of veneer, I don't know what it is. It's just like this veneer of passivity, like a sort of exploration of the human spirit in another design, or something, or however you want to say that. I like actively contribute to the idea in other people that I essentially can't hurt them when I can so easily. No, I would never, ever hurt you. If I wanted to, I would. If you screw around too much, I will. Know what I mean? So we've come a long way. We've learned the real name of the game is ТетRis. And you must roll the R. Trust me. And yet, this is a strategy game, is it not? I struggle to, anytime anyone calls it a puzzle game. Everyone says, oh, it's a puzzle game. Is it a puzzle game? It's not really a puzzle game, because it's not a puzzle, right? I mean, is this a puzzle to you? Is it a puzzle game? I don't know. This is why genre is so unhelpful as a concept. You know what I mean? Like puzzle. It's not really a puzzle. It's a. I mean, it's a super reactive. Oh, here we go. Oh, I love puzzles, Bingo. You owe me $50, by the way. Just letting everyone know. And of course, I start screwing up when Bingo's here. Bingo, did you get the stream taken down again? Why'd you get the stream taken down again? Why do you want something that you obviously enjoy so much to be gone? That's the part that I can't understand. Is there some sort of weird destruction fetish that you have? Like where you want the world to burn down or in some weird way? I thought you were supposed to be Batman. Aren't you supposed to be lifting the world up? I don't really get it. Kind of goes again. See, look, you made me lose. Love puzzles. I'm quite good at them. There's actually a lot of puzzle games I haven't played. And that's in regards to whatever. But look, what's interesting is yeah, I sort of do a weird thing. I've noticed it in my body and my mind, where I kind of pretend that I'm not a threat, and I'm really I'm a big threat in pretty much every department. Like, I'm a threat to the stability of the relationships of men and women who I have nothing to do with, just by being nearby. Because the man thinks that I'm trying to take his girl. And so I sort of have adopted this kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, pussy? Like, kind of a pussy kind of guy, where I'm like, I kind of let people do whatever they want. Because if I didn't, I'm so inherently threatening as a person that if I didn't, people would like be scared of me all the time and be like trying to fight me all the time. And they already do try to fight me all the time. So it's like it would be even worse. What about you guys? Do you, I mean, you know, we all have persona that we, you know, adopt and identify with, that we, you know, have to sort of cope with on a daily basis, on like what level of inauthenticity that we're willing to show to the world, you know. Oh, I got distracted reading Bingo Panda's idea. Let's see what he said. I hate puzzles for real, but if I play with someone, then I like it. Well, Bingo, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is I might have to be in physical proximity with you one day, and as I just mentioned, I'm an extremely aggressive person, and if you still owe me $50 when you're in physical proximity of me, I might hurt you. Just not even being aware of it, just hurt you mentally, physically, emotionally, just by being close to you. But this game is a puzzle game, and it's 2-player, and I kind of waited about however many long oh look, there's the line. I waited however long it took to get to this episode to start saying that this game is 2-player, and I will not stop playing it like on the channel until I at least challenge a certain amount of people that I haven't decided yet. You know what I mean? So I really need to bring some people in and get them to play me in ТетRis. Before we can say that this game is completely done, because we've left the entire half of the game off, which is that you can challenge someone in it, which is just amazing. So anyway, yeah, I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing that I do that. I don't know if I should or shouldn't, because on the one hand, I think women find it very sexy. A strong, stable man, you know what I mean? But I'm really not trying to attract any woman. I want truly phenomenal, exceptional women. And I don't even want truly phenomenal, exceptional women. I want just one truly strong, smart, special woman. Truly. Oh, what? Oh, geez, I'm thinking about women and I screwed up. Is that a lesson to all of us? Is that a lesson to all of us gamers? What's the lesson? What did RC just teach us? What did RC just teach us? What did he teach? What's the lesson here, guys? What's the lesson? Don't think about women. Don't think about women. Don't think about women. They mess you up. They get you off your grind. They screw with you. They hurt you. They say all of the things that you want to hear just to torture you. So don't pay attention to them at all. They want attention more than anything. Their whole economy of their brain runs on attention and getting attention. So don't give it to them. If you do, they won't like you anymore. It's their bizarrest quirk. All they want is attention, and when you give it to them, they don't like you anymore. So don't give them any. Well, we've gotten this far with the box thing over there. We might as well just keep going. Yeah. This does not come from me, but best piece of advice I ever heard was genuinely put your phone into a state where you can only text like if you're oh, it's okay, don't worry. Actually, it's not. Actually, it is. Oh, actually, it's not. Put your phone into a state where you can't text them. Seriously, somehow. You know, I know that I've never done this personally, and I have enough willpower where if I did really not want to do it, I would. I only do what I want to do. Does everyone know the definition of want? Does everyone know the definition of want? I never thought it was that complicated of a concept, but I recently had to explain the definition of want to someone. It's pretty easy to understand, you know, to me. It's like, it's just your desire. What is your want? Well, my want is... Oops. 2 lines left. Well, my want is that I have a big cheeseburger. A big cheeseburger. I'm ready to have my big cheeseburger. Wait, this is the final episode of TetRis. We need to speak in a Russian accent the whole time. I think that that's respectful. We have to. Alright, so problem is, in this very instance, I need to put block on top of other block, and in so doing will restrict myself from doing other action. So I put block here, perfect. I put block here, perfect. Here, I always, whenever I have a job to do, I always put big block on side. If you put big block on side, you worry about it less. Level 5, high 4, lines 15, square down, hit here, find place, move quick, don't look, react, find place for block, find place for other block. Well, it's just a game, why you get mad? Oops. Damn it! It's game, why you get mad? It's a game. You know what I mean? That's what's so funny about James Rolfe, really, at the end of the day. It's like he's saying all this horrific stuff you wouldn't even say to your worst enemy about these beep a boop a bop games. Like, nothing is even happening. That's what's funny. It's overreactive. You know what I mean? It's like, James, you're not. And he's not. You see the guy talk, he's like, yeah, so I bought this DVD of Ghostbusters the other day, and he was like normal. He's nice. I love nice people. There is something about a nice person I cannot get enough of. What makes someone nice? I don't know. I'm not nice myself, so I wouldn't know. But I've seen some nice people in my life, and I really dig them. Dig them like the brand of cereal, Sugar Honey Smacks. Sugar, 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 sugar. Oh, that's it? Anyway, final few levels. Now, did you ever see a score 6776 for 5-4? And yeah, no, it's nothing, right? It's just it's a beat boop bop, right? It doesn't mean anything. It's just game. Why are you mad? That's what you're trying to say to me? And I got 6776 on 5-4. Just saying. Bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing. Bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing. Bing, bing, boom, bing, 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 bing. It's just game. Why are you mad? Who knows the reference? Who knows the reference? Who knows the Who knows the It's kind of sad that this is ending, man. This sucks. Remember when we started, dude? I brought my Game Boy out. I was like, what's this name of this game? Wait, how do you play? It's like, RC, that's the same shtick you do for every... RC, it's really trite at this point. We've seen all of the tricks you're gonna do on us. So can you come up with some new ones or stop doing the old ones? It's up to you, man. Sincerely, your fans. No, it's sad, isn't it? Am I the only one who's sad about this, man? And no one's gonna ask me to play. How am I ever gonna get footage of 2-player Tetris, man? They need a copy too, right? I'm not 100% sure on how it works. I've never actually done it. Yeah, I've never actually done it in my life. I've never done 2-player Tetris. How does it feel doing that? Must be fun. You're like, nah, I'm gonna win. The other guy's like, nah, I'm gonna win. He's so much smaller. Nah, I'm gonna win. It's like, I'm worried about your health from your size based on your voice. Nah, I'm gonna win. I feel like you're gonna lose your life soon with how like small you sound. You know what I mean? It's like, huh? It's like, bruh, like that, right? And then like that. I don't know. We can get this over here in time. I think. Do that and this. Now that one's gonna go here, and this one's gonna go all the way to the right. This one's gonna go like this. And here we go like this. Nope. Anyway, 649. Bing, bing, dang. Ding, ding, ding. Not so cool anymore, is it, when I go ding, 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 ding. Wow, cool Tetris music. Yeah, what does it sound like? Ding, 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 ding. It's like, oh, I used to like this. I now do not like this music anymore. This is, oh, we should do this. I don't know what I was thinking. Just doing things randomly instead of thinking. So 2 ways to play Tetris, really, at the end of the day. It's like, just do whatever happens, or like be like, no, I can actually, when I really analyze this, I can change fate, and I can, if I set it all up perfectly. No, don't set it all up perfectly, dude. It's gonna give you the block you need when you need it. Don't even worry about topping out. Don't even think about it, dude. It's fine. It's like, no, but seriously, it's fine, man. What's the problem? I want a jitterbug. I want a jitterbug. I got the bing bing out of my head. I got the bing 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 in my little sled. You want to sing too? A jitterbug into my hand. I don't know. What would you do? I don't know. To be like Tetris, you have to be like Tetris. Tetris is the game that makes you feel like Tetris. Tetris is the game that makes you feel like Tetris. I give Tetris a 9 out of 5. Yes, Tetris is the game that makes you feel like Tetris. Question for the chat. Which Tetronimo is your favorite? Mine is Tetranimo 5. Special operations block. Mine is special operations block. That's my favorite one. I don't want to beat this game tonight. I want to play it forever. I've been stalling and stalling. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I've just been like not wanting to complete this, man. It's sad to me. Dude, once it's over, you realize that you can only beat a game for the first time once. Why? Can you not hear me, Bingo Panda? Can you hear me right now? I should be coming in. Did something happen with the volume? If you can hear me, press 1 if you're listening. All right, 7-4. I don't know. I don't know. Can you hear me or no? Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to beat this game, and Bingo Panda's doing his normal shtick, which is to try to make the show about him. So, okay, look, you literally distracted me and I lost, okay? So, because I thought about something bad. Okay, just don't think about Bingo Panda owing you $50 for 2 minutes. This is called the Don't Think About Bingo Panda Owing You $50 for 2 minutes challenge. And I lost. And I lost again. Just lost again. Okay. This is called the Don't Think About. No, not 2 seconds. I said 2 minutes. Do you think I could not think about it for 2 minutes? Let's do it, but then I'll be silent. But I really want to see, is there like do this challenge, like not think about Bingo Panda owing me $50, wink wink, for 2 minutes. Let's see if I can do it. But then I'll be silent. No, I can talk and not think about it, right? Okay, this is bad. I think we're gonna, no, already lost. Drink some water, guys. Yeah, don't think about the pink elephant. It's so easy. So easy to not think about the pink elephant. Guys, if you're thinking about a pink elephant listening to this right now, stop. What are you thinking about? Be honest. What are you thinking about? Because I told you not to think about the pink elephant. You wouldn't be thinking about the pink elephant now, would you? You're not thinking about that dang pink elephant, are you? I know all about that dang pink elephant. That dang pink elephant, it has bad intentions, I'll tell you that much. What are you even biting over there, Lucy? Bizarre, weird creature. So strange. But she does the things she does and thinks the things she thinks. Bing, bong, bing. If you want to think about the pink elephant tomorrow, you can. I suppose it should be a day-by-day thing. It should go one day at a time. So, like, tell me... I suppose really all you have to do is just tell me how much about the pink elephant you thought per day. If you think about it a little bit, a lot, is it like hard to not think about the pink elephant? Or is it, do you find it remarkably easy? That's fine. You like blue? You like a blue elephant? Well, whatever color elephant you like the best, how often do you think about pink elephants? That's the question for the chat. And you notice how silent I'm going to be until that's answered. How often do you think about pink elephants? Yeah, funny. How often do you think about whatever favorite elephant color you have? Is it a little bit or a lot? That's a question for the chat. My eyes are literally going back and forth from the chat to the game to wait for the answer to see it as soon as I can.
Be honest. How often do you think about pink, blue, or orange elephants? Just be honest. Gosh, Bingo Panda, I wish you were better at English. It's embarrassing. Yeah, your wife texted me, ow? I'm not really sure why. Did I say something wrong? Yeah, hey RC, your wife texted me, ow. Did I hurt her feelings? No, she just still doesn't know English. I tried to do this like a few years ago with her towards the beginning. I tried to basically train her on it, and 10:45:45 10445 guys. Bye loser. Wait, where's my money? Just be honest with me for once in your life and tell me, just be honest with me for once in your life and tell me how often you think about pink elephants. Just be honest. I've told you every second. Just waiting for my next opportunity to make smaller elephants so that I can think about it even more. Okay, so once we, now that we get to, let's talk about that game. How often? Be as vague as you want, but answer the question. I'm dying to know. You act like it's never. You really act like it's, no, never. Which is bizarre to me. Yeah, somebody who thinks about it all the time. If it's never, that's okay. I'm not gonna be upset. Just be honest. Is it never? If you can't answer how often, why don't you just answer whether or not it's never? If it's never, I need to know, because that's pretty extreme. I'm pretty extreme in the other direction. Like, I'm not a maniac or anything. I don't have a problem, but I'm also just, I think I was just bred to be, I was bred to be breeding. I was. I don't know what it is. It's just, I got lucky, I guess. That's how it feels. It feels like I was put on this earth to breed. Like, that's my job. And that's why it's not something that I'm like obsessed with, because I know I'm so good at it. You know what I mean? Like, obsessed meaning, yeah, sure, I want it all the time, but yeah, that's just my biology. It's like, of course I think about it all the time. That's what my purpose is. That's what I was put on this earth to do. And very well and efficiently. I swear, I start thinking about pink elephants and I lose. Because they're two different parts of your brain. One of them is like, okay, how am I gonna, you know, how am I gonna approach this? Okay, I just need a line. Yep, there we go. Thank you, universe. You're welcome. That's how I imagine it sounds. Well, that was high 3. It's 13296. Tell me what that means in gematria. Oh. All right, so that was all of 3 done, right? Wait, how did we miss 6-3? What? Are all the rest of them done? Who wants to hear a different kind of music? I want to hear a B-type. Boo-dee-doo-dee. Can you even hear the music? Let me see. Let me see if you can hear the music. No, you can't hear it at all, bro.
No, you can't hear it at all, bro.
Must need to be turned up slightly. What volume is it at? How come nobody tells me these things? It's not supposed to be a one-man show. Like, I'm not doing this alone anymore. Like, somebody should come in and be like, we can't hear it. Can you hear it now? Yeah?
Yeah?
You can hear it, it's just so quiet. I don't know.
You can hear it, it's just so quiet. I don't know.
Maybe that's a good thing, I don't know.
Maybe that's a good thing, I don't know.
I don't know. Should I turn it up? I guess if nobody says anything, I won't turn it up.
I guess if nobody says anything.
Nobody says anything, I won't turn it up. If somebody does, I will.
Nobody says anything, I won't turn it up. If somebody does, I will.
All right, let's get going. And I'm basically looking for, you know, the female version of myself. Somebody who at least appears. Just checking, just making sure. We have 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0, 6, 0, 7, 0, 8, 0, 9, 0. Do we have 1? Yes, we have 0, 1. We have 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9, 1. Yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for, you know? Like somebody who's gonna be able to accommodate that genetic lottery win that I got, which is a demarcation of that is you know, one being able to keep up and also having that desire in them, because clearly they must be linked, right? I mean, I don't know, wouldn't you imagine that to be true, is that the desire to reproduce, it must be linked with the the genetic fitness of the individual's ability to produce more life. So in other words, if you're quite fecund, meaning as a female, fecundity is the female version of virility. And virility is the amount of babies a man can produce. So the female version of it is fecund. The male version of it is virile. Oops. Thinking about bad things, that's why I lost. Yeah, and so wouldn't my perfect match be somebody who maybe they never put any thought into it yet. Maybe it just never really quite crossed their peripheral. You know what I mean? Because they were busy doing other things, or maybe they're very young. You know. And that's okay. Because, you know, it's quite a undertaking. But I would really only want to match with somebody who the idea of carrying, which is a laborious process, you know. Some women have the hardest time, it's just unbearable. And some women it's like, huh? It popped out. And the scariest part, you don't know until you start which one you're going to be, and to what degree. I know somebody that may or may not be related to me, we'll call her my sister. She didn't even make it to the hospital. It was so easy to have a baby. Her first baby. It's like, oh. I know another woman who they were like, yeah, big family. They had their first one, they're like, I'm never doing that again. Poor guy. Poor husband. Can you imagine? Oh, okay. What are you supposed to say? It's a risk for a man too. You know? We obviously don't have to do anything, so we're more than okay, you know, making you guys do all the work. Oops, well, there we go. 7 lines left too. Anyway, we're more than happy making you guys do all the work because we don't have to do any of it ourselves. But, you know, that person will need to show me that they are willing to go through the most difficult possible process over and over again. Because they want to. But then also that when the children are produced, that they will be able to take care of them. Sort of those two axes. So anyway, this game is called ТетRis. ТетRis. This game is called ТетRis. And basically what happens is there are these falling blocks from the sky. And when you put 10 of these falling blocks in a row, does anyone know what a row is? If you're in the chat and you know what a row is, I want to hear from you. What's a row? Does anyone know in the chat, without looking it up, what the term row means? And no, not as in row, row, row your boat. Row, 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 does anyone know what row means? A row is, how would I describe a row to somebody who didn't understand the word row? A row is, what's a row? To a person who's never heard the word row, what's a row? A row is an ordered line. Look, here's that word line again. That's what we had to say, line first of all. We need to know what line is first. So it's an ordered line that goes from one horizontal line to the other. Let me try again. A row is well, it's that. It's what you just saw. You put them in a row and they go away. So then you just do that over and over and over again. Now these levels are that idea, but also $8078. This game mode is saying if you put them in a row, but also at 25 times, but also we're gonna also put other random blocks on the screen, you know, that just to mess with you. So we've done a bit of 4 so far. We've done 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 0, 4, and 5, 4, and 6, 4, but not 7, 4, 8, 4, or 9, 4. So let's start with 7, 4. 7, 4, good buddy. So what's a row? A row is here, it's easy to explain. I'm explaining this to somebody who's never spoken English before. Well, they can't never have spoken English before, but basically a row is a line on a horizontal plane. An ordered line on a horizontal plane. That's what a row is. Does that make sense to anybody listening? Because I feel like that makes a lot of sense to me. A row is an ordered line. Well, you know, and the reason I'm saying horizontally is because it's what separates it from a column. A column is an ordered vertical line. So that's the difference between that and that. It's a row. How would you just a row? Like a row. Well, it's when you put a thing in a thing. Well, no, that's a different idea. This is the thing where I make the babies inside of you, right? Oh, I know what a row is. That's the thing where I make the babies inside of you. No, bad RC. I know that that's what you were made to do. You were bred to breed, but we can not think about it for 2 seconds. Oh, a row. That's where I put the baby inside. Nope. Not right this minute. Not right now. We've got to like eat and sleep and do other things too. And also feed the babies that are coming out. And that's really the quality that I care about most. Because I can't really control the aspect of my perfect person's ability or inability to conceive, unfortunately. Just the way that life works, I don't have any control over something like that, unfortunately. I don't. If you know, if I could, I would. It's a crapshoot, you don't know. Every single time. It's up to the moon. Do you know what the craziest thing about women is? The moon decides their femininity. That's great. It's crazy. You guys are so lucky. Women are so, and none of them are listening right now, thank God. And again, if there's any women that show their face on the channel, like we have a very simple phrase. 11:53. What is that supposed to mean, universe? What is 11:43:74 supposed to mean? You know what I mean? 11:43:74. What is that supposed to mean? See, a B-type is basically just A-type, but then they add blocks on the screen at the beginning because they wanted to make it like Dr. Mario. Who's ever played Dr. Mario? Who's ever played Dr. Mario? I love puzzles. I love puzzles. I'm very good at them. Puzzles take inductive and deductive reasoning to be very good at. You need to be good at both inductive and deductive reasoning. Does anyone know what those two things are and how they're different? Am I the only smart person in the entire world? Sometimes I think I am. Did we complete 9-4 yet or no? Because I want to see the little funny dancing guys again. Oh, I can't wait to see the little funny. Hey, somebody has to remind me this is not a joke if anybody's listening. Because I want to get the little funny dancing guys. I want them to be in like I want the volume to be up for that. So after this level, tell me to turn up the volume. And also somebody tell me which Tetris music is their favorite. Please, someone. What is your favorite Tetris music? I mean, really. What do I have to beg? Ah? Do I have to beg? I mean, that Verstroigene heel of his. Am I the only one who noticed that only the evil characters and the lecherous perverts in Hercules speak Yiddish? Just find that interesting. I'm just calling it like I sees it. That's what I always do, bro. I always calls it like I sees it. I'm really not good at doing this fake thing of, yeah, totally. Oh, 100%, bro, yeah. Yeah, totally, man. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. I think C-type is really underappreciated. I left it on for a good 24 hours at one point. Just to appreciate it. Because I knew that the end was coming on this game and it's really starting to hit me how sad it is that this is all over. I mean, it's really starting to hit me. Never have I ever thought I would be sitting around beating the game of Tetris. But when you really think about it, you can beat the game of Tetris. It's pretty easy too. It's very straightforward to me. Like, as a point of fact, I think this is pretty easy to understand how I'm beating this game, you know what I mean? Like it's not something that you really need to contemplate. Now, I want to bring something up as we approach the end here. There is a strange side effect of the way that this game is set up, which is technically you can do the final quote-unquote level of B-type when the game turns on. So in other words, you could play the quote-unquote final level the first thing that you do in the game. If you play level 9 high 5, okay? Now that we all know what these terms mean, because I explained them so well to you. Is it not true that listen, I've made it no secret. I'm a big old Blizzard fan. Huge. Probably the biggest. I put so many hours into Heroes of the Storm. So many hours. Oh my goodness. Way too many. Wasted my life doing that. Just the little trinkets and the baubles and the season highlights. Hey, which season did you get platinum in? I'm still getting platinum. Sorry. Why would you say sorry to that? Anyway, and StarCraft is one of their crowning jewels, although they have several. In StarCraft, when you get achievements in StarCraft 2 specifically, if you get the achievement on the highest intensity, you also retroactively get the achievement on the other intensities as well. Like it'll be like, play this mission on normal and don't lose any units. Well, you could play it on brutal and not lose any units, and you still get the achievement. Oh shoot. See, I can't be doing that when I have tool assist on. Dooley likes to party. I think Dooley likes to party. Dooley. Okay, I want to turn it up, even though nobody reminded me, which is such a sad thing that I have to say. Here, let's see the little fat guys dancing. Let's see the little fat guys dancing once we beat level 9-4. I just booed up E-up with some C4. Here we go. Final 4 level. I mean, yeah. This is it. I can't believe somebody told me I'm not good at Tetris. I mean, it's so crazy. That person's like, if that person didn't look the way that they did, they could not have said that to me. It would have started a huge fight. I treat people based on how they look. And if you're ugly, I treat you worse than if you're pretty. Boy or girl. Doesn't matter. Just true. Physiognomy is real. Look it up. People look like what they are. If somebody's ugly, then they're ugly on the inside too. It's true. Always remember your boy RC said that to you. Always remember, physiognomy is real. If somebody's ugly on the outside, they're ugly on the inside. It's true. You understand how it says, please try again every single time you lose? Just saying. I think I said that episode 1, but I'll say it episode 13 too. Now, I thought about, I've recorded this in many segments, as you've been able to tell. And I, for a very long time, was considering releasing them in segments, which is sort of one idea I could have, well, there you go. Which is sort of one idea I could have done. I don't know if, obviously I don't know what's going to happen, because I'm in the past right now. I'm actually in the past compared to what you're looking at. All the things that you've experienced and felt, I have not felt those things yet. I'm still behind in the past. So you gotta give me a break. Give me a break, give me a break, break me off a piece of that. Get that bar. Y'all like that commercial? I think that commercial real nasty. Bruh. Damn, I'm so... I would never say that out loud, but I'm so crazy, bro. Call them invasive thoughts. Don't let the invasive thoughts get you. Whatever you do, don't let the invasive thoughts take over your mind. Oh, see, that was not my fault. Genuinely. That's crazy, bro. I don't even think I can get a line over there. You know what I mean? Let's see. Everybody saw that, right? Just saying. Sheesh. What are you getting mad? It's just game. Oops. Oops. When you're too fast for level 9. Just saying. Okay. Time to lock in. Bruh hasn't even begun to lock in yet. I mean, if it's the one, you know, I don't know, if it's the one that they pick for Super Smash Bros, it has to be the best one, right? B-Type, right? I mean, I trust Sakurai more than anybody. I trust Sakurai more than I trust myself. Sakurai-sama. I trust Sakurai-sama more than I trust myself. I do. I trust Sakurai-sama more than I trust myself. I do. I don't even trust myself that much, right? So, I mean, it's not that big of a compliment, but... You know what I'm saying? Oh, gee! I'm not gonna give this game the pleasure of playing the full... when I go. You know what I mean? It's not funny, Yuri. It's got Yuri Bezmenov who made this game. He thinks playing a little jingle when I lose is funny. Oh God, I don't want to touch this video. Oh God, I don't want to touch this video. I don't want to touch this video. I don't want to touch this video. Well, it'll never be over at this rate if I keep screwing around like that. Oh, there we go. Anyway. It's pretty short. Mario is infamous for going do 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 blah 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 da da you lose bow. I mean, it's like, wow. Like, give me a break. Like, holy moly. You hate me, huh? You think this is a baby game for babies, and you think I lost, and that's like cringe. That's what that jingle is. It's like, you know, do 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 ba 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 boo doo doo boo doo doo da. You suck. This is a game for babies. We designed it for babies. If you lose, you are not a gamer. Don't play our game anymore. You can't buy the next one. We will know your IP address. We know everything about you. We still have your Club Nintendo account from 2012. We know how to find you. Bow. We know how many coins you earned from 2012. We can use that as collateral. Bing bada boom boom, 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 bing 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 boom, bing bada boom boom, bing bada boom boom, bing bada boom, bing bada boom boom, bing bada boom boom, Guess I should play Ace Attorney. Bing, bing, bada, boom, bing, bada, boom, bing, bang. Bing, bang, bing, bing, bada, boom, bing, bada, boom, bing. Bing, bada, boom, bing, bada, boom, bing, bada, boom, bing, bada, boom, bye bye. Bye level 9-4. Bye bye. Bye level all. Bye high. Now we got 2 flautists now. There were 2 flautists on the bottom row. There's 2 flautists on the bottom row. 1, 1, 3, 3, 9. Just saying. Okay, guys. Well, seeing as this is the end, I'm going to give the oft-forgotten B-type a chance. So let's check 4 real quick. Just make sure 4 is done, and it is. We'll go down to 0, 5. So this is basically at the top of the screen now. So that's... And seeing as this is the end, we will end with C. Because C, to me, has always been like the most contemplative out of all of the Tetris songs. Besides, of course, the most contemplative song, which is the top score music. That song is very melancholic. This one is too. The deeper into the choice of the music, the more and more melancholic it becomes. Type A is the most upbeat, sprightly, fun, easy, ubiquitous listen on the soundtrack. B is more, all right, I'm gonna really kind of try this game for real. Oh, never seen that before, have you? I'm gonna really try this game. I'm gonna give it a shot. C is accepting the inevitability that everything is going to turn into entropy. Everything eventually disintegrates and folds in on itself over time, and nothing lasts, and it's all gone eventually. And then, of course, there's D-type, although they call it none. I don't know why they didn't call it D-type. And that music is basically like... You're alone in your room playing Tetris and people are enjoying themselves outside. So we know we made the most fun, addicting, good game ever, and it's perfect, but it's time that you heard yourself breathing heavily from playing a video game. See, it's not as deep and complex and complicated as it is supposed to be when I'm saying you know what I mean? Bing, 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 bing. I don't know, what do you think, guys? Here? Here, probably? I don't know.
Maybe level 5 is too hard. I think we might have to go back to it. I think we might have to go back to high 1.
Actually, let's go back to high 0. Oh. Ooh, I didn't even mean to do that, but whatever. It slipped off. Oh. Oh. What sound was that? That's what I'm ready to mate. And you gotta sprint in when I'm ready. Or else. Oh.
don't think this goes here, right? Yeah, no. Look. Now, can I do this where I go like... No, I was trying to do something else, actually. I know some dudes, they play this game, it looks like they're playing a different game from me. They're like able to flip the blocks around or something. You know, I know none of the technique. I just go with what makes the most sense logically. Like, you know, I think now that we've reached the final episode, is it not time to finally discuss the strategy of Tetris? Like how you're supposed to play? I don't know. Nobody's ever told me. So I don't kind of want to know if there is sort of like an optimal way to play. You know, playing for lines, playing for Tetris, you know, try to get Tetris all the time, never not try to get Tetris because it always is complementary to the, you know, the game type that you're in. Obviously B and A are going to have different rules for, you know, what makes the most sense to each of them. Unfortunately, we're kind of dangerously close to screwing this up on the final thing here. So give me 1 second. I'm trying to think what the funniest thing to do in this instance is. I think it's this. Yeah, this is funny.
So there goes 09. I mean 05. That's the last time we're gonna ever play that. And it's done after this. It's all done after this. Yeah. Okay, it's all done after this, so I gotta get all my ideas out now. And not be emotional at all. It's just it's game, why are you mad? No, but here's the deal. So, yeah, what way do I play Tetris? I mean, you guys have seen, I mean, it must be about 3 days worth of footage now of me playing this game. How would you rate my play style and my thought patterns and my, you know, the way that I kind of put the game together? Is it first of all, I want to know how similar to you it is. You know, the funniest joke to say is when you're playing Tetris is, which move would you make that I'm making? Just ridiculous. It's like, what, you want to pause the video every 3 minutes or like every 3 seconds, and on higher, you know, intensities every like 0.3 seconds, and go, yeah, I would have put it there. Okay, so the block that you're putting there, I would have put there. I mean, that's why it's so funny. But at the same time, no, seriously, like, you know, let's plug this. Oh no! Let's see. I guess here. Yeah. Bruh. And I'm not really thinking about, I mean, what am I not thinking about? It's probably easier to explain than what I am thinking about, because I am thinking about a lot when I'm placing these blocks. It's very clearly like to your benefit to always kind of like be putting not only them into the optimal places in the instance that you have the block, but also, of course, all the instances where you're placing them should be, you should be at least mindful of what's going to happen next. You know, this block, for example, I could put it up or horizontal, you know what I mean? And
I put it that way on purpose because I only have 6 lines to go. And pretty soon it's going to become true that even a Tetris will not do it. And now I've set myself up for a lot of potential pain here, because I have a situation where I have 5 lines left, and I have to use this block to create a stopgap, and I have to hope that I get a line and put it on the right, and then who knows what's going to happen. You know what I mean? This is just like a small subset of the amount of things that cross my mind in any given ТетRis game. And here again, we're going to just, because we have 1 line left, and that is going to be, we have to get something right here. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. How do we get something right there? We're going to do it with that block. Done. Ooh! Anyway, level 1-5 is the hardest level in Tetris, and okay, that means that there's 9 more levels left of Tetris. Forever. And ever and ever. In this lifetime. There's many more I didn't beat this game. Ever. They just sat in my backlog unfinished. Potentially would have changed it to endless if you had argued against it, but I don't believe that this version of this game is endless. I don't think so. I don't think you can make that argument. If I've said this before, but if this version of this game is endless, then so is Mario. Are you willing to say Mario is endless? Then we can have a discussion. But you have to accept that premise before we begin. You must first admit, yes, I believe Mario is endless. I believe Mario is endless. Alright? You believe Mario is endless.
I am Mario.
Oh! Ding, 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 ding. Now, if you're Steve Gaming, the prolific Mario challenge runner, who may or may not still be active, I don't know, I don't watch YouTube, he'd be like, yes, of course Mario is endless. It's just a really super deep cut there that only certain people are going to understand. I gotta stand up for a minute. I mean, this is, we're going on a very long streak here, and I just want to make sure that my legs are stretched for what's to come, because I don't know how much longer each of these levels is going to take, like how many tries. This is my 3rd high 5 one, right? And yet, I just press it again. Oops. You know what? It's the early game. Let's just end it. I said I was going to stand up. I will. And next time I lose. I must. I simply must. Elon must. If that bothers you, get your head checked. If hearing a derivation of his name, of that man's name, hurts you, go get your head checked. Dilate. Disgusting. Go dilate. Fox don't care about your feelings. How does he even sound? Alright, let me stand up. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna stand up. If you're listening to this, stand up too. If you're laying down, if you're sitting, just stand up. Breathe some air into your lungs. Let it out. Oh, I got a head rush from that, baby. Oh, that's just it, okay? We got 9 levels left of Tetris to go, and that's it. Forever. You can I can never say for the rest of my life after these 9 levels that I haven't beaten Tetris. One part of my life is going to end, and another part of my life is going to begin. Before, Tetris has never been beaten. Now, I've beaten Tetris. I get to go to parties and say, yeah, you know the game ТетRис? And they'll go, what? Yeah, the game ТетRис. Huh? I say, yeah, you know the game where the... Well, have you ever... It's so cool, dude. Let me explain it. So, blocks are falling from the sky, and you have to put 10 of them in a row to clear a line. And if you clear 4 rows at once, you get ТетRис. And it's the most points. And they would say, "What are you saying?" I said, "I'm saying the name of the game as it's meant to be said. Have you ever heard of the video game ТетRis for Game Boy?" Okay. Stretch a little bit too. I'm gonna stretch. What should I stretch? Probably my arms. No, my arms didn't do anything. I just touched a controller. Yeah, let's freaking go. I need somebody to jump in here and tell me what music they would like to play. I will be right back. Which Tetris music do you like best? Type A, which I will sing it for you very quickly so you remember. It's dee 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 B type was alright, and then C type, which is I'll just play it for you. Alright, and then of course the final type, which is, they should have called it D type. Yeah, which is off. So you just hear me. You think the final piece of Tetris should be no music? Just my voice? So I can fully concentrate on the game? And you can fully concentrate on me? Because this is it? Alright. Well, thank you to user Bingo Panda, who owes me $50 for that request. What am I gonna do about this guy? What am I gonna do about Bingo Panda? What am I gonna do? He owes me $50. I showed everyone his address. He's still showing up here. Do I have to unveil the big guns? Let me know if you want me to do that tonight. Unveil the big guns that I have about Bingo friggin' Panda. Oh my gosh, it's 10:30. Oh my gosh, I gotta get going on this game. Okay, so level 1-5, here we go. Well, if it's just the beeps and the boops, I can actually bring it down just a tad. Or do you want it completely silent? No even beeps and boops. I think that you'd need to give me literally actually $50 for me to for me to do that. No game sounds at all. Nah, I wouldn't do that. So as we reach our conclusion, I was just sort of going through what my view of the game of ТетRis is, in terms of my strategy and like my thought patterns and my designs in my head when I'm playing, and the numbers I'm running in my head when I'm playing. And I cannot believe that someone would say I'm bad at this, because I'm obviously not. I think that person is just trying to motivate me, I guess. Like, if you want it, come get it, big boy, kind of thing. If you're so big and tough, why don't you show me, kind of thing. Ooh, yeah, you're so good at it. Show me then. But, you think so? You think I'm not good at it, Bingo Panda? Well, how about this? One day, why don't you challenge me in Tetris if you're so good? It's a 2-player game. If you're so good. Bingo Panda. Bingo Panda. Bingo Panda, who owes me $50 plus tip. Plus interest. And I have confirmation you owe me interest now, because I asked the Shorts Queens and they said you owe me interest. So, yeah. You think you're good at this game? You think you're better than me at Tetris? Do you think you're better than me? 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 I bet you didn't even know that level was about to end. Yeah, you think you're better than me? I know I'm better than you. I don't think I'm better than you, Bingo Panda. I know I'm better than you. That's why I get scores like 2-3, 2-3 on purpose. You understand? I'm just gonna put the controller down for a minute. Could you get that score? Could you get that score? I'm not asking you to beat that score. I'm saying, could you get that score? 23-23 on level 1-5? B-type? No music? Final Destination? Fox only? Don't think so, little bitch. Dumbass. You're so beneath me. Don't even need to look at you anymore, man. Anyway, 2-5 B. Eighth to last level. Oh, are you one of these people who doesn't believe in spirituality? What is your spirituality? Hindu? What are you, Bingo Panda? Christian? Hindu? Muslim? If you're Muslim, will you please do a prayer for us? Are you trying to make me not win the game on purpose? Tonight? Is there something that you're wanting? Is there attention that I'm not giving you? You sure do like attention for a guy. Kind of weird. Am I the only one who thinks Bingo Panda might be... I mean, I'm not gonna say it, but... Am I the only one that thinks Bingo Panda might be... I mean, I'm not gonna cast any aspersions, but am I the only one who thinks Bingo Panda might be... like... you know... In England we say, lighten the loafers. Normally I don't say stuff like that about men, because it's such an obvious, stupid thing. Like, oh, you're gay, but he acts kind of like attention-seeky in a really feminine way. I don't know what that's about. Not sure how to handle that kind of energy from a man. It's a little strange. I'm used to a woman being an attention-seeking guy. There's a whole lot of them. A lot of them, man, watch out. This is the best he can come up with. You know how much time he took to write that? That's the best he can come up with? Yeah, how much time did that take? That was like 4 minutes. And he came up with that? It's not even coherent. I'm not even gonna show it on the video. It's so embarrassing. What are you talking about? There's like 300 things wrong with that. First of all, why are you seeing a psychic? Second of all, what do you mean they're a remote viewer? You said they need a picture of her to tell? Okay, that's not much of a psychic then. If you need something to be a... I'm just talking about... Like, do you believe in remote viewing, Bingo Panda? Do you think that people can see someone without being there in front of them? Like, hear them without hearing them and feel them without feeling them? Do you believe in that, Bingo Panda? You seem like a pretty materialistic guy. What's the score gonna be if you're so good at this game? What's the score gonna be? 3290? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Don't look that up in Gematria. Like, do you believe in remote viewing? Do you know what that is? It's like you can see and feel and hear someone without them being there. And if anyone's pissed about like there not being Tetris music at the end of Tetris, then blame Bingo Panda. I mean, blame Bingo Panda for like most of the things going wrong in this channel. Like Bingo Panda like got my stream taken down today almost again. I didn't even do anything to him today. I'm gonna release your part 2 video pretty soon of exposing you, so maybe that's what he's trying to stop it before it comes out, I guess. Bingo Panda. Oh, next is gonna be 3541. I'm gonna say the next one's gonna start with a 4. What happens if the next one starts with a 4? What happens? If the next one starts with a 4, what happens? Let me know. Because I can make it start with a 4 if I want. Shall I make the next one start with a 4? And what do I get if I get make it start with a 4? What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? Will you believe in remote viewing after I get it? If I do? That I can see and feel and hear you without being near you? Because you seem pretty skeptical. No, I'm telling you what it's going to be. I'm letting you know what happens if it starts with a 4. It's going to start with a 4. I'm letting you know that already. So you're already wrong. So let me ask it again. What happens if I get it right and it starts with a 4? What happens if I get it right and it starts with a 4? What do I get? Yeah, you don't know anything, do you, stupid? I know somebody that would know what I would get if it starts with a 4. Wonder where they are. I know somebody that would know. Ah, there's a way to do that. I'm not sure what it is because I don't spend every single frickin' minute thinking about this game. Only every other minute. I know what it's going to start with. It's going to start with 4. I tried to flip it at the last second. There's a way to do that, I think. Not sure. I guess this. This is crazy. This game has gone off the rails. And then we go. And then we go. And then we go. And we go. And we go. And we go. Gosh, I miss you so much already. I miss you so much already. This is hard for me. Like, it doesn't even, like, this is almost, to me, it's almost better than whatever's going to come next. Because it's so playful and fun and sweet and kind, and there's no, like, grunting and, like, sweating and, like, pouring myself inside of you and, like, rearranging you to fit my designs. Like, this part is very pure and sweet and makes me feel nice and happy. It's not, like, corrupt and vile and perverse. In a good way. You know what I mean? It's kind of, like, nice right now before that stuff starts. It's cute. It's sweet. It's like a little, like a couple of school kids. I don't know. What do you think? Well, I guess I like you. Well, I guess I do too. What should we do about it? I don't know. We gotta ask your dad's permission. What if he says no? I guess he'll be grounded. Would you be grounded for me? Did you go through that horrible experience of being grounded? Who's been grounded in their life? I don't think I've ever been grounded. I mean, when I was born, I guess you could call it born, when I came from the ether, first and foremost, you know, the dilation of time was such that I was not in an era of being where the term grounded meant anything. It was more, well, time had just started, so it was more in line with that kind of concept, you know. Nothing was really going on, honestly, to be frank with you. It's kind of just a whole lot of nothing. And then stuff started. It was exponential. It was like, no, that was a bad idea, because now I have to do this and this and this, and yeah. Oh geez, I might have left it on D&D. I just realized. Oh brother. Well, it's not like you can't just do it anyway. If you wanted to. Are you the thing that's going to teach me how to be nice? Are you the thing that's going to teach me how to be nice? Because I'm so mean. Are you the thing that's going to teach me how to be nice? And gentle. Mm-hmm. Gentle. Gentle. Down. Gentle. Good boy. Whew. Down. Gentle. Too rough. Bad boy. Oops, thinking about the wrong things. Okay, let's beat Tetris. It's over. Nobody cares. Nobody even likes this. It's just me. It's bringing the channel down. Like, it's over. Enough, RC. Please. Like, come on, man. Enough. Gentle. Gentle. You're being too rough with us. Sorry, that's the only way I know how to be is rough. I only really know how to be rough. And domineering. And taking what I want, however I want. I guess so. Is that why everything I have breaks? Because I'm not being mindful? Because I'm too rough? Because I'm too strong? It's kind of sad, isn't it? Remind you of anyone? Reminds me of a character named Hercules from Disney. He broke things without even realizing it because he was so strong. But that's because he was not of this earth. And he always felt that he wasn't of this earth, that there was something about him that was different. Something about him that was not like everybody else. And everybody hated him for it. They said, "You're so destructive. You're so weird. I can't handle your energy. How do you have so much energy? I have so much energy all the time. It's so annoying. You're so annoying. You're not funny." I said, "Whoa, what'd you just say?" That's where they cross the line. That's when they say I'm not funny. I go, hold on now. It was fun, you know, making fun of you and getting you angry, but now you're taking it too personal, man. You know? Now you're going a little too far. Of course I'm funny. Listen, you can think whatever you want about me. You're probably right. I'm funny though, okay? That's just undebatable. It's undebatable. Obviously, I'm funny. I didn't expect the ending of Tetris to be so reflective. I'm so reflective right now. I think it helps that the music is off. Just chilling out, being a chiller. Oh yeah, that's another lesson I have to learn, right? Being chill, like not being like all the time. I don't know, it's kind of fun being that way though. Dang it. If only I had known 2 spaces ahead what was coming. You have to be chill and mindful. Chill and mindful. That's pretty tough for me. That's like pretty foreign to my like way of my normal way of being. It's kind of like opposite to myself. Let's see if I'm chill and mindful, if I can play these Tetris levels better. Just to see. If I'm chill and mindful. What does it mean to be mindful? I don't know. What do you guys say? What is an aspect of being mindful to you guys in the chat? Like not rushing, I guess? Is it like not rushing through things and like taking my time, or is it, what is it? I'm not really sure. I don't do mindful stuff usually. I'm usually like, well, I'm usually...
Guys, Bingo Panda turned off the recording. I'm not kidding. Bingo Panda's grown more powerful than you can ever know, and he's watching the stream right now, and he turned off the video, and he said when you guys weren't around that he's gonna come to my place. He knows where I am. And that he's gonna get me. And he didn't specify what he meant by that. And I'm just so scared. He said I'm never beating ТетRis. He said he's gonna take my channel. He said he's gonna take my channel for himself, and then he has rich parents and they're gonna sue me. He said that he has rich parents and he's gonna sue me for defamation. He says he's gonna sue me for defamation. He's gonna take everything I've had. I'm screwed. This is the end. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm gonna die. He's gonna get me.
Anyway, let's beat Tetris. I thought that was a pretty good performance. Do you think that was a good performance? I thought that was a great performance. All right, back to the game. But no, seriously, Bingo Panda has like an EMP gun. Did you guys know that they have a cancer gun? Not kidding. It's true. It's just true. It's true. People are talking all about the cancer gun, right? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, no, I'm not being hyper now. I'm being mindful. Remember? See, I think one of the rules of being mindful is that you're present, I suppose. Nobody's helping me to understand the concept of mindful. Maybe I have to figure it out on my own. But I think I'm already getting hyper, which is the opposite of what I think mindful is. Hyper. I'm like hyper. Like, come on. Breathe. Babies. Come on. No. Chill. I mean, that's gonna happen. It has to happen or else. But it's gonna happen regardless of how not chill I am about it. So why not just be chill? Like, she's gonna give it to me. I know. The less I ask about it, the more likely I'm gonna get it. Now you're starting to get it, RC. Now you're starting to get it, RC. That's right. You think that works? Come on. Gimme. It's like, no. Absolutely not. I was gonna give it to you, but now I'm not gonna. Since you're acting so hyper about it, it's a turnoff. Act like you know you're gonna get it, because you are. You know you're gonna get it, RC. Come on, look at you. I'm gonna give it to you. Are you kidding me? I can barely resist as is. Oh, now I'm getting excited. Look, that's not hyper, that's not mindful. I can barely resist as it is. You know the effect you have on me. You think you're the only one who's struggling with that? I'm gonna give it to you, obviously. Anybody would. Look at you. My job is to make you think I'm never gonna give it to you. You understand? I've never... You know, sometimes it just really helps to say stuff out loud. Attentive and careful. Okay, let's try to absorb what he's saying here. So guys, the spiritual sage Bingo Panda has hit us with some factual knowledge here. He says his opinion, which I think he would acknowledge that this is an opinion, but I think it's a great definition of what it means to be mindful is to be aware. Oh, that's a big one. See, let's just break it down thing by thing. Aware. What awareness do I have of the situation? What awareness do I have of the situation? Well, I was kind of already going through it. Like, obviously you get it in the end, RC. Obviously. Look at this. Look at the situation. Be aware enough to know. So why are you nervous? What are you nervous about? What are you nervous about? What's making you nervous? You should be so calm. Oops, I put that in the wrong place because I'm thinking about something else. You should be so calm. And that's going to make me want to give it to you even more. Because you're not desperately clawing at me like, who would like that? I agree. Yeah, you're going to get it. Oh, you're going to get it. Obviously. But just be aware of that without like telling me every second or like even implying that you know, oh look, I beat the level when I was mindful. Wait, what? I'm telling you it's gonna have a 4 and it had a 4. At the beginning, I said it was gonna have a 4. Is that mindful to be rubbing that in your face or no? Just wondering. Attentive. Attentive, I think I'm actually really good at already. I think if that's an aspect of being mindful, I'm already very attentive. If by attentive you mean able to react very well to stimuli, you know what I mean? You help me. You know what, Bingo Panda? I'm gonna set aside the fact that you owe me $50 for 1 second and do say that like every once in a while you do come up with some cool shit, man. I mean, you know, should I say this at the end of my seminal TetRis video? Should I waste this? I guess whatever. Look, Bingo Panda, even though you're a 5'2", 200-pound Indian man, you're all right. All right. I mean, if you tune in as often as you do, then obviously we think similarly about certain things. So clearly we're the same. I really like your taste in political commentators. I'm not gonna lie. You and I have a similar taste in that. In fact, pretty much the same taste, to be honest. It's probably why we get along. Like we have the same politics. What are your politics, Bingo? Did you like Justin Trudeau? Tonight's topic is, I know you're not American, you're Indian that moved to Canada and is an invader. But also I was right about the 4, just saying. Now, is saying I'm right about the 4 over and over again, is that mindful? Let me think. I'm gonna attach this to my memory forever. Aware, attentive, careful. I'm definitely not careful. I don't think you could describe me as careful. We're almost done, guys. There's 4 levels left. There's 4 levels left, guys. We're almost done. Attentive. Aware. Careful. 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 Attentive. Aware. Attentive. Aware. Careful. Careful. Careful? Oh my gosh. Careful. Why? Because I have to control it? Oh. Or else what? I'll hurt you. Oh no, I don't want to hurt you. Oh my gosh. I have done that before. Oh no. I've done that before, actually. Sorry to bring up old things, but... Oh no. That is a problem. That is a problem for me. It's been a problem for me before. And if I'm not careful with you... Oh my gosh. I could really hurt you. I don't want to hurt you at all. The opposite. Wow. Okay, careful is a big one that I need to work on a lot. Careful, careful. How are you? How is someone careful? I guess it's like mindful is aware. Awareness. What's awareness? Aware. Aware of what? I guess that's the whole question. Aware. Why is my leg shaking? Like, yeah. Aware? Aware? What does aware mean? Aware? I'm not sure. What is careful? Literally, what is careful? I just put my big thing in and I don't think about it. I'm like, careful? What do you mean? It's not fair though. Why should I have to be careful? Other guys are just like, do whatever they want. I have to be all like, okay, can I... Aware, attentive, attentive. Attentive is a lock. I'm attentive. How about this? How am I not attentive? Let me try to come up with that. How am I not attentive? That I could be. How could I become more attentive? I guess is a better way of saying that. How can I become attentive? I guess. How can I become more attentive? Well, what does it mean to be attentive, I guess? Attentive. Attentive means... See, these concepts are so foreign, I have to like unlearn, to me, that I have to like unlearn what I've learned in my life and, oh, I see. It's all a big lesson. Okay, fine. I can accept that. I can accept that. You could teach this old dog some new tricks. Oh. Attentive? Attentive. It's like, being if attentive means, giving, like being on top of like the needs of the person, maybe I do need to work on that, because it's sort of like, I'm not sure. I don't know anymore. I just have such a, this is so lame to admit this on the show, but I want to be doing well. You know what I mean? Like in everything I'm doing, I want to be doing well. I want everyone to be saying like, wow. I want everyone to be saying like, that's amazing. I want everyone to be like, holy moly, and like making their eyes go wide because of how like amazing it is, really. Like that's my ultimate thing, and not ultimate, but it's a really big thing for me, is like being acknowledged in that way, I guess. I forgot what the point was I was trying to make with that. I think I'm just kind of more just admitting it out loud, really. Like I really want to, I don't want to be told good job unless it's like the best job that's ever been done to them. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. I think so. Not sure. It's true. It's true. When I'm aggressive, I am definitely not mindful. I'm like, but don't you think you kind of need a mix of both? Like, don't you think you need a mix of aggressive and mindful to be kind of perfect? Like, you have to know when it's time to get the cookie, you know what I mean? As opposed to just like being like okay with, oh, I forgot what I was doing again, because I heard the word aggressive. I was doing so well thinking about mindful, and then the second I started thinking about aggressive, I'm like, let me stuff this in as hard as I can, as fast as I can, without thinking. This horrible thing, this rotten thing, nasty, barbaric, seriously barbaric, like a thug. I'm so well spoken and like nice and sweet and stuff, but I'm actually like a thug. A brute. Not a good pairing with a princess, huh? Which is kind of my whole thing, is I like princesses. Who's your favorite Disney princess? Yeah, I'm kind of thuggish, aren't I? I've never really thought about it that way, but I'm sort of like, I take what I want, when I want, how I want. I turn people off. Like I'm constantly like breaking the rules and like making people come and like have conversations with me about my behavior. It's a lose-lose on this one. It's like a lose-lose situation. Yeah, of course. Everything has its little corner where it makes the most sense to do it. And I do think you need to get aggressive. And I think you'd probably want an aggressive person on your side in certain cases where you wouldn't want a mindful person on your side. Like, you're in danger. You're in physical danger. Wouldn't you always want the aggressive person over the mindful person? No, because maybe the aggressive person is going to cause the problem to become worse because they're going to get aggressive instead of just being mindful and, like, avoiding conflict in the first place. No, I'm talking about a situation where somebody's coming at you with a knife. Genuinely. Like, not a joke. Like, wouldn't you rather have the aggressive person? The mindful person might be like, well, I don't know. Are they really? You really think so? So it's always better for you to be mindful even when someone's coming at you with a knife and you have to kill or be killed? Genuinely? I think an aggressive person in that case would be better. Or like being able to be aggressive. Like some people can't get aggressive. I've never seen certain people in my life get aggressive ever. Ever once. Ever once. Like, I'm not even sure if they can. I don't think it's always better to be mindful in that case, because there's going to be some cases where you need to get aggressive, because if you don't, you'll die. Like in the case of a guy coming at you with a knife, you have to kill them before they kill you. Genuinely. I've seen it happen all the time online. I've seen like 400,000 videos of like people dying in the street and getting killed by a thug because they weren't thuggish themselves, and I'm very thuggish. Very thuggish. I'm like, bitch, give me that. I'm like, that's mine. I'm like, what you doing on my shit? I'm like, all right, player. I'm like, she. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be being, like, remembering how to be mindful. See, that's how aggressive I am. I can't, like, I'm so aggressive that nobody brought it up. I just started talking about someone attacking me with a knife. It's like, what happened to, like, being loving and sweet? Who's bolder than me? Who's bolder than me? Who's more hostile than me? Forceful? It's part of the aggressive paradigm that I don't really identify with. I'm not really forceful. I'm not forcing myself onto anybody or forcing anyone to do anything. Unless you call my manipulative behavior aggressive as well, which I think you could definitely make an argument for, in which case I'm very forceful. As in, I'm going to get you to do what I want you to do, and you're not even going to know it happened. And in fact, sometimes I don't even know how it happened. I'm just like, oh, now I get what I want. Okay, thanks. But that kind of that behavior really bothers me. Someone who's forceful, that's like gross. I would never want to be perceived as forceful or be forceful myself. To me, everybody's different. Nobody's perfect. But to me, someone who's forceful is really not good. Someone is like, can you not do that? That's like forcing your will onto me. Like, can you not do that? It's like, no. No, I can't not do that. You're smaller than me. If you were bigger than me, maybe I would listen to you, but you're smaller than me. Why do the smallest people say, don't do that anymore? It's like, what? Now this is someone just giving me the keys to the castle over here. I gotta go check this out. Someone's giving me the strategy guide. All right, we beat this level. We have 3 left. I'm so sad. No, I'm definitely pushy. I'm definitely pushy, but I'm not forceful or care. I don't care about others. I don't, and I don't think you should either. I don't think you should care about others, and I don't think you do care about others. Bingo Panda, if you cared about others, you would give me my $50, bro. You haven't given me my $50 yet. How is that mindful? 9344. 9344. There's 3 levels left. I can't stand this. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. That's it. 7-5, 8-5, 9-5 done. Damn. Dude. I'm gonna throw up. I hate forceful. I hate forceful. I think it's so vile. I hope to never be forceful. Like, if I want something, I want it, but I'm not gonna be like, come on, 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 come Come on. Give it. Come on. You have to. Come on. Please. Okay, fine. Should I go back to trying to be mindful? You mean that's enough aggression for today? If only I had somebody to let my aggression out on. Only I had someone to let my aggression out on. Only I had somebody who wanted to do that for me. That'd be perfect. Doesn't that sound nice? Someone who will let you use them to let your aggression out. I would say very nice, thank you. I think I shall. Just know that when I'm over talking like that, I'm in a different dimension. Completely different dimension. A different realm. With different rules. And different people. Kind of regret that. I don't know if that's the best move. I think this is, though. And this. And this over here. Unfortunate. This is an unfortunate 7-5. Yeah. Oh, I would never hurt them. I would never hurt them. Ever. I would never hurt them. If someone's on my side, I would never hurt them. I would give them the... Oops, I'm thinking about something horrible. So I went bad. But I would give them the most unreal, unbelievable pleasure possible if they really were on my side. Beyond their comprehension. They would wake up every day, they would say, I can't believe I got this lucky. And they would feel so valued and so special just for believing in me. It's not a huge ask, in my opinion, to believe in somebody who's as cool as me. In fact, it's strange that so few do, but they will. Trust me. Oodo eedy oody bum bum beedy doody dum bum bum bum. Is humming one of the Tetris themes to myself? Is that mindful? Not sure. It's pretty absent-minded to be humming, isn't it? To be going da nee nee no nee no nee nee no nee no 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 nee nee no nee no nee no nee no nee nee no no nee no no no. I guess that proves your point. Oh, I wish I knew how to be mindful. I guess I have to learn. Let's see. The original definition was aware, attentive, careful. Definitely don't have to work on attentive that much, I don't think, as compared to the other two. Attentive, yeah, it's like anything for you. Anything. Watch me. Just say the word. You gotta rub me the right way. You gotta ask for the wish the right way. I'm not just gonna do that for anybody. But, you know, if you do right by me, I will. You take one step, I'll take 60. I would never hurt you. I would never hurt anybody who stood by my side. Of course, exactly. And you know, maybe Bingo Panda's on a roll tonight. I don't know what's up. Yeah, it's really, it's I mean, to say like, like even like, you know, guys and girls do it all the time, especially when you're growing up. They have like sleepovers or whatever. They're like, hee, I'm gonna come to your party and I'm gonna hit you with pillows. If you have fun hitting someone with pillows, there's something seriously wrong with you. If you think that's funny, it's not funny to hit someone with a pillow. What did they do? They literally didn't do anything. Why are you hitting them with a pillow? It's not funny. So, if you think hitting someone with a pillow is funny, get out of my chat. And look, Bingo Panda, of course Bingo Panda's laughing at that, because Bingo Panda's a sick puppy. You know, after I finished my top 10 movies list, he sent me like 6 gore movies I'd never seen. They're all the worst possible gore I've ever watched. This guy's sick. That's why I like him. Because I'm sick too. No, but look, we do this practice thing with our friends, right? Our buddies, we're like, I'm gonna sleep over at your house. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna eat candy and watch the Girls Gone Wild commercial and masturbate. Wait, what? And then, you know, we're gonna have like a fun time, and then, you know, then you get older and it's like, hey, you wanna move in together? Hey, that's a sleepover every day. That's pillow fights every day. That's a sleepover where you can't call your dad to come home because you got scared of the dark at somebody else's house. You have to, not have to, but you know, you're kind of part of the contract is you sign is that you're having a sleepover that never ends. What does that mean? You have to be pretty trusting to like put your head down and lose consciousness next to somebody. That's a pretty big thing. Yeah, no exit. Once you're on the ride, you will not get off until it's over. Oh yeah, mindful. Okay, mindful. Mindful. Being mindful. Being sweet. Being careful. We can't hurt her. We cannot hurt her. Can we? No, we can't hurt her. Can we? No, we can't hurt her. Can we? Can she take it? How much can she take? No, we can't hurt her. She's sweet. At last. No, she's sweet. You can't hurt her. No. I'm working on it. You cannot do that. You can't hurt her. Nope. Nope. You can't say that. Hey. Stop it. You can't hurt her. She doesn't. I know. That's why you can't hurt her. Yeah. What'd you say? Stop it. Enough. Don't. You're not gonna. You know why? I'll stop you. What are you gonna do? What I always do. I always stop you. You never really do any of the bad things that you think about, do you, RC? You have so many evil little plans where you're like getting revenge on people and hurting them and stuff. How many of them do you do? I know, in your own way, you always get what you need out of every situation. You're pretty brilliant. I'll give you that. You're pretty smart. Got a good head on your shoulders, boy. You really do. You too, man. You too. All three of you up there, all the voices in my head. Don't waste your time on me, I'm already a voice inside my head. Who's heard that song? Who's heard that song? Who's that tongue? Who's got that tongue? If you have tongs in your home, you have to comment on this video right now. Any tongs of any variety. Just any tongs whatsoever. Who wants their tongs? Oops. Oops, that's not very mindful. Who wants their tongs? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be being mindful. I'm so aggressive. I can't help it. It's like every single time I'm like, calm, sweet, chill, nice, kill. Wait. Okay, I got this. Calm, sweet, attentive, careful, kill. Wait. No. No. Calm, nice. Force. Nope. Destroy. Nope. Ravage. Maybe that one. That one's negotiable. That might go through. That one might be like, all right, well, you can be aggressive that way. Listen. Listen? Hell no. You listen to me. I'm bigger than you. Calm. Quiet. Oh, yeah. I was liking having that thought. So it's like, say everything goes perfectly. I'm walking around the house. I'm not like, is it gonna happen again? Violet? Isn't it red? Isn't it violet? Isn't violet the last color of the rainbow? Could be wrong about that. Violet? Is it violet? Is the answer violet? I thought it was violence for the longest time, just because I'm so aggressive, but yeah, it's violet, is what I just said. For the longest time I thought it was violence, but it's actually just violet. Unfortunately, I am too violent myself to recognize, yeah, violet. It's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Yeah. And what's the point of that statement about the rainbow? I purple you. Oh. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Bingo Panda. Why don't you tell me? Would you be able to tell me what that means? I've never heard that before. What would you say that means, Bingo Panda? These games are gone. They're gone forever. This is going to be gone forever. Once this is gone, you know? Once this is gone, it's gone forever. Once this is gone, it's gone forever. Once it's gone. That's it. And that's the point of Tetris. Once it's gone forever, and it's gone. Shoot. Forgot to care about it. That's why you should, like, generally care about stuff. Because once it's gone, it's gone. Done is done. Round them up, boys. Game of the year. Game of the year. Game of the year. ТетРис. Game of the year. ТетРис. The perfect world. That's what would happen every year. It would be ТетRis. I mean, it's the best game ever. I'm not gonna ever stop. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna leave this on level. I mean, now that the stream idiots are all gone and it's just me and you video chat, which, by the way, what is up, bro? I hope you're feeling so good. Oh, sorry, video chats. I had to give a what's up to the video chats. You guys have been here since the beginning. These stream losers just got here. They're screwing everything up for us. They're screwing everything up for us, guys. Really, and stuff, okay? We hate them. We have to come after them, okay? They think they own the place. They don't. I just talk about random stuff with them, just to appease them. When they're around, it's just like air is sucked out of the room. It's like, go away. So suffocating. It's just such a suffocating presence. They're so rude. One of them owes me $50. Granted, he's also a video chat, so sometimes that just proves that, you know, the traitor is worse than the enemy. Game of the year. ТетРис. It's so funny that he thinks I'm this. ТетRis is never ending until he gives me the $50. Okay? I'm sorry to do this to you. My ТетRis is never ending until he gives me the $50. I will make it to 9-5 with the snap of my fingers. But I will not do it ever until I get my $50. He hates ТетRis. And ТетRis will continue until he gives me the $50. It's never gonna end. Oops, missed again. Bing, bing, wahoo. And that is what I call Game of the Year. ТетRис. Game of the Year.
ТетРис. Game of the year. ТетРис. Just want 50 voicemails on my number. I just want 50 voicemails on my number. 7608922746. Right there. It's calling in if you speak any Eastern European language. Please call in and say your version of the name of this game. ТетРис. I need like 500 videos of that to feel happy. I will dub them by saying Game of the Year. I swear. Would I lie to you? Game of the Year. Game. Game of the Year. ТетРис. Okay, here we go. Game of the Year. ТетRis. Listen, ТетRis Game Boy came out '89. Alright, ТетRis. That's how I would say it. ТетRis. How do you? It's basically like a little infomercial thing. Bing, 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 bing. How do you say this name? ТетRis. I'm gonna say like ТетRis. ТетRis. Oh, bugger all. It's like a good thing happens and you're upset? What? Oh, bugger all. What's wrong? Seems like that was pretty good. ТетRis. Bingo Panda. What do you call it, Bingo Panda? Maybe if he calls in and he says. Okay, here's the deal. Bingo Panda, tell you what. If you call in right now at this number and you say how you say the name of this game, I will beat it. Until that time, we will continue the onslaught. How does that sound? Fair to you? Dummy. That sounds very fair to me. Considering you owe me $50. Now all these people have to suffer. Including you. You said you don't like it. You want to keep hearing that sound forever? actually, I'll turn this on. Just have a bit of fun for a change. Such a right. Playtime's over. Goodbye, RC. Hello, Red. Good night, RC. Oh, he drones on and on, doesn't he? I suppose it's time for the witching hour to approach this fine eve. Fasten your seatbelts. We're in for it now. Wage has been placed. Bingo. You're to give me a call and give the exact pronunciation you so desire to this game, and it's all over. But until that point, we shall not discontinue playing. Do you understand? Bingo Panda, this is your warning. This is your unspecific amount out of another unspecific amount of times. Reminder that we shall not stop playing TetRis till my $50 is paid in full, indubitably. You simply must continue until and if he writes me a letter. You must address it to Sir Red Shadow. Promptly mail it. Lest the suffering begin. Before I feed again. The hunger pains. Oh, how they challenge me so. Oh, steadfast boys. Hold on tight. We're in for a bumpy ride. Cactar. Just finding shapes in the universe, man. Whoa, they all compound on each other, dude. One after the other, the blocks increase in complexity, therefore providing the player a safe space to explore that part of their mind. Whoa. Thank you, Yuri. Yuri, hats off to you, bro. Yuri? From Russia with fun. Have you heard of ТетRis? Yeah. Sweet. There's like these blockses or whatever. They barely even resemble shapes, and they like come down and like whatever or something, and then you just put them kind of like where they go, you know? It's kind of like, it's not really anything to it, you just kind of put them in the place they're supposed to go, really. So check this out, like this one obviously goes here, like that one goes there, and then like this one I feel like goes there, right? Oh, this one's like busted or something. Another busted one. Yeah, like this one goes here, and that one goes like there, right? No, this one goes like this. Yeah. Like that one flips over. Oh shoot, so like I guess here or something? Or here? Wait, like here though. Here? Or no, like here. No, wait, but here though? No, here. Here, bro. No, see, that one wasn't real. That was like a fake one. But here, dude, look. Helps when you put your head down. You like put your head down while it goes down. Like some head. Like bam. You know? Something like this. Like bam. Like bam. Bam. Dagnam. Dagnam varmint. You are a varmint. You are a varmint. Alright, so Bingo Panda, you can either call in and say the name of the game, or you can call in and say, dagnabbit, not that one. Just practicing. It's gonna be so hard to beat this on no looky mode. You know your boy's gonna do it though, right? We're not gonna beat Tetris. Not the highest difficulty. You have to be so much more predictive. You have to be like, let's get to it. So now this is at the top level. I mean the top high and the like third to last level. So now this is the big leagues. If this game it poses a challenge, this is it. So now you're on to the like, okay, we're separating the boys and the men. If you can beat this without doing it. You know what I mean? It's almost like a gamble, basically, because it's much, you gotta be so much more playful, I think, with your play, where you're just more free, not overthink, just kind of drawing inspiration from what comes and just going, okay, intuition really, just going here, you know. You know, just standing up because I was like so crunched. Finally let my wings out.
jig is up. Denouement. I'm not ending Tetris until you pay me my $50, bro. It's time, dude. Let's not do this whole new bet. Let's just get the $50 out of the way, or if you want to be honest, $222 plus tip. Okay, you know, I think that's reasonable, don't you? Okay. Okay. So go now and get your mommy's wallet and give me $50. Or Tetris continues. You will still owe me the extra amount. Just saying, give me the 50. Bro, you gotta reduce this initial investment. Okay? No, I'm gonna let the video chats go. Because that's how the video chats be doing it. They get to the juicy bits. They don't care about all this. They don't care. They don't care about all this. I'm just gonna continue until I say so. Alright? Till I say so.